Although equities are the asset class with the highest returns over the long term, they are also the asset class with the most pronounced price fluctuations. Therefore, many investors worry about losing their hard-earned savings on the equity markets. As we had precisely this dilemma in mind when we launched the Ethna-DYNAMISCH, we created an actively managed multi-asset fund with a clear focus on the return opportunities offered by equities that at the same time aims to limit the risks of the equity market. The core of the fund consists of a concentrated portfolio of attractive single stocks, where the net equity exposure can range from 0% to 100%. The portfolio can be diversified further through bonds, gold, and cash. In this way, the fund is equipped with the necessary flexibility to be able to cushion major drops in value efficiently. In our management of the Ethna-DYNAMISCH, we are not guided by benchmark indices, styles, or individual countries. Instead, each investment must prove its attractiveness, both in its own right and in the context of the portfolio. Our macro perspective is crucial in order to objectively determine the equity allocation, possible investment focuses, and the scope of the hedging instruments used. Using this top-down view, we constantly evaluate the overall situation on the capital markets and adapt the fund accordingly. This important analysis includes, for example, macroeconomics and monetary policy, fundamental data and valuations, market sentiment, as well as insights from the commodity, currency, and bond markets. Equally important is the micro perspective, the so-called bottom-up process, which includes the rigorous selection of the 30 to 40 single stocks in our portfolio. Here, we pay close attention to the sustainably high quality of the selected companies. Sustainable not only in the entrepreneurial sense, but also in the environmental and social sense, combined with an appropriate valuation. This lays the foundation for an attractive risk-minimized performance. We see Ethna-DYNAMISCH primarily as a robust base investment for those investors who recognize the fundamental appeal of equities, but are not willing to take on the full unprotected equity risk on a permanent basis. If we look at the fund's performance since inception, we can see that we have achieved a good balance between attractive returns and realized risks. And even during the difficult market phases of recent years, the fund has been compelling in terms of capital preservation thanks to very moderate drawdowns. To move with the times yet remain timeless. This is not only my personal goal for the fund, but is also what investors are entitled to expect from a base product like the Ethna-DYNAMISCH.